So yesterday I mentioned to you all that we would no longer be able to encourage you to use Epic at home because it is not officially approved by Fulton County to be used at home. And I know we use that at school, but it's just not approved officially to use at home. And you still can, but it would be at your own risk to do that. So what we do recommend is using Mac and Via and Destiny. We have had practice using Mac and Via at home, but we have not used Destiny as much. So I want to show you some of the features that I didn't even know existed on there until I played around with it today. All right, had to take a break and figure out why this wasn't working, and I think I've got it, but I will go ahead and say that I think it's a lot easier to use both Destiny and Mac and Via on a desktop or laptop. But if you have a tablet or an iPad, it does work on there. I just think it's less glitchy if you're using a desktop or laptop. So when you are on your ClassLink or Launchpad, you're going to click Follett Destiny, and it's going to bring you to this page where it's our Woodland Media Center. It has the catalog. So it has an option that I didn't even realize. If you go to catalog, on the left side, there are these tab options, and there's one that's called Destiny Discover. So click Destiny Discover. It's going to take you to a whole another page that I did not know existed. And here's where you can really discover books. Now you got to be careful. We're looking for ebooks right now, but it also has books that are in the media center. So I don't want you to get excited and be like, oh my gosh, look, I can read this book right now. There are books on there that are in the media center, so you have to scroll down and come to the part where it says ebooks. There's ebooks and then interactive ebooks. Both of those are things that you could use right now from a tablet or computer. So I just clicked See All to see all the ebooks, and you can find different books using these filters on the side. So I just went ahead and looked around for some books, and I was like, oh my gosh, there are some books I had no idea were available online for you all. So I'll give you some examples. I saw there was Judy Moody on there, Big Nate, Geronimo Stilton, Magic Tree House, and the most exciting, Ivy and Bean. So if you wanted to go directly to that, you could search Ivy. And again, if you're doing a search, it's going to bring up some books that are also only in the library. But the way you'll know you can read it on your computer or iPad is that on the bottom, it's going to say, I lost it. It's going to say open, so that you can see it on here. I see the problem. You need to make sure you log in to access the ebooks. So even though I logged in a ClassLink, it's going to make me log in again. So I'll press login. And your login for Follett Destiny is going to be the same username and password that you use for ClassLink. So let's see. I can do that real quick. Thanks for being patient. Okay, here we go. Okay, great. So now you'll see that since it's an ebook, it has an option that says open. If I click open, it's going to take me to the book. A little slower on the iPad, but here it is. I'd already flipped through it a little bit, so it's gone ahead. But yep, the book is on here, and there are some cool features I also found. Like you can have the book read to you. Now, personally, didn't love the voice options, but you can even play around and change them. So let me press play.
She was going to be outside for a long
So
time.
it's reading.
You
can click the little sound button, and you can change the speed, who's reading it. They have the names of who knows who these people are that you can change it to. So this is Arthur. You can listen to Catherine.
None of them was any
You can
fun.
listen to Moira.
Maybe she could play
Aaron.
Maybe she could play junkyard crap.
Tessa.
Maybe she could play.
Monica. Paulina. Look.
Maybe
Play around with it. Decide if you like the voice. Decide if you want a voice. You can have them highlight the words or the sentences for you on the page as they read. You can make them read faster, slower. Lots of options. So play around with this. If you're looking for some more books to read, if you discover a great book or a cool feature that I didn't mention, definitely let me know so I can share it with everyone. But I hope that helps, especially if you've been looking for some new books.